Welcome to the world of relaxation through acupressure and visualizations. You can unlock blocked energy in the acupressure points on tense muscles, allowing yourself a state of relaxation and renewed energy. Through the power of the mind's eye, you can visualize landscapes and other expansive and beneficial pictures in motion, which encourage your relaxation, well-being, and balance. The more you practice acupressure and visualizations, the more your body is able to maintain balance and rebalance naturally. When your muscles are balanced and free of excess tension, the energy in your body is free to circulate naturally. Now breathe easily, enjoy the music, relax. First of all, we are going to locate the acupressure points on the shoulders, the neck, and the head that we will be using in this session. You can refer to the chart which is enclosed in the cassette case to find the locations. First of all, I want you to touch the point on the left shoulder. This is at the top of the shoulder, on the top of the trapezius. It is midway between the arm and the neck. You may touch this point with your fingers or with your thumb. I want you to find this point on your own shoulder, and later on, if you are working with another person, you will be doing the acupressure on their shoulders. But for now, locate the point on the left shoulder and then on the right shoulder. Moving along to the points on the neck, you will find these points along the sides of the neck, midway between the shoulders and the base of the skull. You will notice a ridge of muscles that go along either side of the spine, along the neck, and you can hold along this muscle group on the left and the right sides of the neck. The next set of points are at the base of the skull, and as you are holding the points at the base of the skull, your fingertips will be about 1.5 inches apart. The 2 points on the forehead that we will be using are located directly above the eyes. They are directly above the center of the eyebrows, and they're about 1 inch above the eyebrows. Find these points on the left and the right sides of the forehead. The next pair of points are on the cheekbones. You will be touching the cheekbones just underneath towards the chin side, and you'll put light pressure on these points. Then we will be working with the acupressure points that are on the collarbones. The location is midway between the ends of the collarbones. This is practically in line with the shoulder points that you already located. And you'll be touching the collarbone on the underneath side towards the feet. Then we will be holding the point on the very top of the head with the right hand, and we'll be holding the point on the forehead, in the center of the forehead, about 1.5 inches above the bridge of the nose. That we will be holding with the left hand. And finally, we'll be holding the mid-sternum point. It is midway between the top and the bottom of the sternum or breastbone, right in the center of your chest. Now, as we are doing the acupressure in this session, I want you to realize that you will be very beneficial no matter how specific your point location is, because we will be working with the energy in the hands and the energy that is surrounding the acupressure points. You will be very beneficial, even if you're 1/2 inch or 1 inch away from the specific traditional location. want you to experience the energy in your hands. This is the energy you will be working with as you are doing the acupressure. Hold your palms close together, about an inch apart. And if you'll move your hands slightly, you will feel that, yes, indeed, there is energy around your hands. This energy is surrounding your fingertips, surrounding your thumbs. It's everywhere in and around your hands. It's everywhere in and around your body. This energy is called Qi in Chinese, Ki in Japanese, and Mana in Hawaiian. The Qi is everywhere in the universe, and it's especially concentrated on the acupressure points. Now, as we begin to work with the shoulder points in this acupressure session, if you're going to be working on your own shoulders, I want you to sit or lie in a comfortable position. If you are working with another person, let the recipient lie on a mat on the floor or on a bed so that the area around the head of the person is available for you to sit in. You'll be sitting beyond the head so that you can reach to touch the shoulders. Now let's begin by applying gentle pressure on both shoulder points, on the right shoulder and on the left shoulder. Allow your thumbs or your fingertips to rest lightly on the top of the trapezius muscle. You will notice that as the muscle begins to relax and let go of excess tension, you will be able to apply more and more pressure. As you relax, realize that you will be able to feel a sense of relaxation and rejuvenation, increased energy when you complete this session. One way to encourage relaxation is to breathe fully. Remind yourself to breathe fully and slowly, allowing the breath to move in. It even affects your shoulders. And then exhale. Another way to encourage relaxation and rebalancing of energy is to visualize scenes in nature, scenes which give us the sense of expansion. Let's travel in our mind's eye to a beautiful mountain lake which is very expansive. Notice the smooth surface of the lake is reflecting the sky and the surrounding trees and the mountain peaks. Breathe in the fresh mountain air. Feel the nourishment from the air. Now, as we watch the mountain lake, we see a fish surface, creating a set of circles that are expanding. Watch the rippling circles expanding, expanding. Watch them floating freely on the surface of the water, creating an interesting design with the reflection on the water. The circles are expanding easily expanding, expanding, until they touch the far, far shorelines. Again, we breathe in fully and freely the refreshing mountain air, and we watch the trees moving with the movement of the air, and we can hear the air moving through the trees. We can feel the refreshing air on our face, and at the same time we can feel the warmth of the sun on our shoulders. Our shoulders are relaxing. As we are present in this beautiful scene, we are present with all of our senses, so that we allow ourselves to take on the good qualities that are surrounding us. There's a sense of freedom. There's a sense of freedom of movement, a sense of expansiveness. Watch the movement in the scene of nature. Watch the trees moving. Watch the water moving as another fish surfaces, creating a set of circles which are expanding. Follow the circles expanding, expanding, floating on the surface of the water, on the reflection in the water. These circles are expanding until they touch the far, far shorelines. And just as there is freedom of movement everywhere in nature, there also is freedom of movement of energy throughout the body. And we feel the freedom of movement even in our toes. We feel our breath influencing the movement of energy in our bodies. Now let your attention be primarily on the acupressure points on your shoulders. Notice that in the freedom of movement there is transformation, and the shoulder muscles have let go of any excess tension, and the chi is moving freely through the muscles to recirculate everywhere in the body, to the tips of the toes, to the fingertips. Now realize that as you relax, your body is rebalancing. If your body needs to rebalance for a loss of sleep, you may find yourself falling asleep. If this happens, you can allow that to happen, and the next time you listen to the tape, you can put your attention to staying present in the process of following the chi as it moves freely in the body, of following the creative visualizations, of actively participating in the visualizations that your mind creates. You can also pay attention to the flow of your breath. You can follow the movement of your breath, and you can follow the rhythm of your breath, always encouraging without forcing your breath to be full and free and natural. Now let's move from the acupressure points on the shoulders. Let's let the left hand touch the left side of the neck, while the right hand is touching the right side of the forehead on that point that's above the center of the eyebrow, about an inch above the eyebrow. Touch very lightly the point on the neck and on the forehead. Let yourself breathe easily. Now let the right hand move from the forehead to the right cheekbone. Touch this acupressure point lightly, relax, and enjoy the sounds of the music. From the cheekbone, move to the right collarbone and put light pressure on the right collarbone while you continue to hold the point on the left side of the neck. Breathe easily, visualizing beautiful colors, beautiful scenes in nature. Now let your right hand move to the right side of your neck and your left hand to the forehead directly above the left eye, about an inch above the center of the eyebrow on the left side of the forehead. In this series, we again will be putting light pressure as you practice acupressure. You will be able to feel the pulse of the chi in the acupressure points. As you read the pulse of the chi, you will notice that there is a pulse which is very balanced and steady. This is the pulse we are encouraging. At times you will feel no pulse or a pulse that is too full or chaotic. We encourage the balanced pulse by visualizations and by the breath. Let your left hand move from the forehead to the left cheekbone. The right hand continues to hold the point at the right side of the neck. The left hand moves to the collarbone. Relax and move into the music. To the acupressure points, which are located at the base of the skull. Let your left hand hold on the left side and your right hand hold on the right side at the base of the skull. Your fingertips will be about 1.5 inches apart. Let your fingertips rest lightly on the base of the skull as you breathe freely. Allow the breath to come into you easily. Allow yourself to receive the gift of the breath, reminding yourself that the air that comes to you as a gift for your breath has traveled through trees, has traveled across the oceans, has traveled through many scenes in nature, has traveled freely from great distances, bringing you energy, bringing you the energy of trees as it moves to you to give you a gift of nourishment. As you receive this air, this nourishment, this gift of the breath, feel it moving into every cell of your body so that your toes are influenced by the breath. As you allow the breath to be full, you allow it to circulate more freely to every cell in the body. Accept this gift of the breath. Allow it to nourish every cell in your body. And now we move from the acupressure points on the base of the skull to the point on the top of the head, which your right hand can touch very lightly. Your left hand will be touching very lightly the point on the center of your forehead, about an inch above the bridge of your nose. As you are touching these energy centers, touch them very lightly and visualize light. Now let your left hand move to the mid-sternum point in the center of the chest, while your right hand remains at the top of the head. Gradually move away from these points. The acupressure points have memories. They remember the touch long after the fingertips move away. The chi is set in motion and continues to rebalance throughout the body. The chi circulates on a 24-hour cycle. In the next 24 hours, be aware of your renewed sense of balance, rejuvenation, and relaxation. Encourage this by visualizing the mountain lake, by remembering the locations of the acupressure points, and by breathing freely and fully. Now visualize yourself moving through the next 24 hours in a very relaxed and yet vitalized way. Visualize yourself doing exactly what you want to do in a joyful way. As you listen to the music and experience your state of relaxation and rejuvenation, realize that you can take this sense of balance with you, within you, when you sit up, stand up, and move through your next 24-hour cycle. Enjoy. In the second session of Acupressure and Visualization for Relaxation, we will be working with acupressure points on the back, on the legs, on the shoulders, on the neck, and on the head. First of all, let's locate the new points on the back and on the legs. You can refer to the chart that's included in the cassette case. The first point that we are going to be using on the back is at the waistline. It's on the muscle that is close to the spine. We'll be locating the point on the left side. As you touch the muscle that runs along the side of the spine, you will notice that you're holding a point that's about 1.5 to 2 inches to the left of the spine. Locate the corresponding point on the right side. Be sure that you are touching the muscle at the waistline level and you are to the right of the spine about 1.5 to 2 inches. The next pair of points that we will be using are on the backs of the knees. These acupressure points are on the center backs of the knees. And then we will be holding the little toes. Hold the little toe with the thumb and the fingers lightly touching at the nail and the underneath side. Now, as we prepare to do the acupressure and the visualization to encourage the rebalancing of chi, breathe freely into your hands to encourage the chi to circulate freely in and around your hands. Breathe freely through your shoulders and arms into your hands. Allow your awareness to travel to the area just below your navel, to the storehouse of chi. Imagine breathing the chi from the storehouse in your abdominal area, up through the center part of your body into your shoulders, down both arms and into your hands, feeling the chi, the aliveness in your hands. Breathe easily and move into the music. Now, as we begin this session of acupressure, if you are doing the acupressure as self-help, I want you to lie in a comfortable position. You will be visualizing the chi moving through the points on the back, through the backs of the knees, and into the little toes. You will be using the power of your mind rather than actually touching the Acu-Points with your fingertips. If you are doing the acupressure with another person, allow the recipient to lie comfortably on a mat on the floor or on a single bed so that you, as the giver of the acupressure session, can sit to the left side of the person, and later in the session you'll be able to move to the space to the right side of the person. And finally you will be sitting in the space directly above the head of the person. Take a moment to find a space where the person can lie comfortably, allowing you space on the left and the right sides and the space beyond their head. The first point that we will put our attention to is the point on the left side at the waistline. You may want to touch the backbone so that you can locate it. Then move your hand towards you so that you're on the muscle at the left side of the backbone. You will be using your right hand on the person's back. Your left hand will hold the acupressure point behind the knee, behind their left knee. Apply gentle pressure on both of these points. The base point is the point on the back at the waistline. As the person breathes freely and visualizes, you will find this muscle releasing excess tension so that you can apply more and more pressure on this back muscle. The chi is concentrated on the acupressure points and on the meridians connecting the points. The meridians are like rivers of chi, or like rivers of light. We are going to travel along a pair of meridians, and we're going to be starting at the inside corners of the eyes. We'll be traveling along the left and the right side of the body. Visualize the chi at the inside corners of the eyes, moving like light. Two parallel lines of light moving up the forehead to the top of the head, along the back of the head, the back of the neck. Two parallel threads of light moving freely and fully in their pathway along the back of the spine, on both sides of the spine, moving on through the buttocks, through the backs of the thighs, through the backs of the knees, through the calves, around the outside ankles and into the little toes. Encourage the chi to move by your visualization. Glimpse it effortlessly as it is moving freely and fully. The chi is always moving fast. You can encourage it to be balanced, to be even freer, by visualizing it moving like light, which it is. Just glimpse it now and then during the session. Just glimpse it here and there, paying attention to it moving through the point on the back, on the left side, knowing that it's moving through the point on the right side, on the back at the waistline. Pay attention to it moving through the backs of the knees. Now, if you are giving the session, I want you to move your left hand from behind the knee to the little toe. Touch the little toe with your thumb and index finger. And that calls the attention to the chi to move freely and fully into the left little toe and also into the right little toe. Breathe into your toes as you visualize the chi moving into your toes. Now we've encouraged the chi to move freely on the right side at the same time that we were working on the left side. If you are giving the session, move to the right side of the receiver and begin to work with the point on the right side of the spine at the waistline. Use your left hand to touch lightly the point on the right side at the waist. Your right hand will be touching the point behind the knee. And as you feel the back muscle relaxing more and more, releasing excess tension, you can apply more and more pressure. As you are breathing into your back, releasing your back muscles, remind yourself that you are allowing your muscles to have even more strength through their flexibility. You are releasing any old tensions, any old blocks that you no longer need. Breathe them out through your feet. If you are the person giving the acupressure session, move your right hand from behind the knee to the right little toe. And all of us can visualize the chi moving like light on the meridians that move from the inside corners of the eyes, over the top of the head, down the back on both sides of the spine, down the backs of the legs, and into the little toes. This is a visualization which you can remember to visualize when you are standing, when you are sitting, when you are lying. Visualize it for a moment, and you will benefit by encouraging the chi to move freely in a balanced way everywhere in your body, including your feet. Now touch the acupressure points on the tops of the shoulders, on both the left shoulder and the right shoulder. Use your fingertips or use your thumbs. Apply more and more pressure as you feel the muscles relaxing and letting go. Encourage this relaxation. Encourage the opening of the tight muscles by visualizing a balloon expanding. Put your awareness into the point on the right shoulder and imagine that in the same space as your right shoulder, there is also a balloon, and this balloon is expanding, creating more and more space in your right shoulder. The balloon expands on every inhalation. Breathe in fully, watching the balloon expand. When you breathe out slowly, imagining that the air is moving out of the balloon through the mouth of the balloon, which is located exactly on the acupressure point on the right shoulder. Let your awareness be always in the acupressure point on the right shoulder as you visualize the air moving out of the balloon through the mouth of the balloon on that point. With each exhalation, allow your breath to be slow and full. Now move to the acupressure points on the sides of the neck. Touch the point on the left and on the right. Imagine a beautiful rainbow with crystal clear colors. Imagine this rainbow at the very top of your head. Realize that each color is vibrating at its own frequency. Remind yourself that colors are vibration. Light is vibration. Sound is vibration. Everything in the universe is vibration. And in vibration is transformation. Pay attention to the beautiful color red. Imagining the vibration of red moving through the body from head to toes. A wave of red vibration vibrating at its frequency, moving through every cell of the body, being welcomed by those cells which are attuned to the vibration of red. As the vibration of red has moved beyond the feet, welcome in the next wave of clear color orange, allowing the vibration of orange to move through your body, to touch every cell of your body, moving through and beyond the feet. Allow the color yellow to move through the body, and beyond the feet. Breathe out beyond the feet. Green is moving through the body from the head, clear through the feet. Influencing every cell in the body. Green is moving beyond the feet, and we breathe out beyond the feet. Receive the color blue, allowing blue to vibrate through your body and move beyond your feet. Breathe out beyond your feet. Receive the color of indigo, the color of the midnight sky, vibrating through your body and beyond your feet. Breathe out beyond your feet. Receive the color of violet. Receive the vibration of violet throughout every cell in your body, moving as a wave throughout your body. Violet, vibrating at the highest frequency. Violet, moving beyond your feet. Breathe out beyond your feet and visualize white light in your body and around your body. Let yourself be aware of the acupressure points at the base of the skull. Apply gentle pressure to the 2 points at the base of the skull. Imagine the chi moving like threads of light through these points, down the backs of the legs, and into the feet. The chi circulates on these meridians and moves to the next pair of meridians and continues to move freely on its system of meridians. The chi is full on the meridians and in the acupressure points. And at the same time, there is an abundance of chi which is circulating between the points and between the meridians, freely circulating everywhere in the body, in the energy field around the body. You may visualize this as multicolored lights, as tiny particles, like molecules moving freely everywhere in the universe. This is the essence of the universe. This is the chi circulating freely, rebalancing, always moving in harmony. Visualize the beauty of the chi in harmony everywhere. And know that you can tune into this even after this session in your process of rebalancing, in order that you can feel a sense of relaxation and rejuvenation. That's it.